Hello, my name is Larkin Johnson, and I'm a graduate of Brescia University with a degree in psychology. I continued my education at the University of Southern Indiana by partaking in the Occupational Therapy Assistant program. I'm applying for the position as an occupational therapy assistant at Aegis Therapies in Evansville, Indiana. I heard about this job through the professors at USI and by searching the everlasting internet, specifically Indeed.com. I'm interested in assisting an occupational therapist because I think I could continue to learn and excel within this occupation. 2018, modern day technologies and techniques are constantly changing and improving. This allows me as an employee more room to learn and grow. You have stated that your employees are always a step ahead of the latest technologies and industry standards. Also, your employees can build their professional skills and reach their most ambiguous goals. I want to spend the rest of my life helping people live their best life. I would love to be a part of Aegis Therapies because your mission states, and I quote, that your organization helps individuals return to the activities they love with targeted rehabilitation and wellness services provided in both inpatient and outpatient settings. This is exactly what I want to do for the rest of my life, help people maintain their best quality of life. I hope to be a fellow member of the almost 8,000 employees that your company has employed in over 1,400 locations in 41 different states. As a student, I spent a lot of time job shadowing at Owensboro Regional Health Hospital in Owensboro, Kentucky. I did not work with the OTAs and I did not work under an OT, but I spent a lot of my time observing what the assistant does in an everyday job situation. I have seen and became very familiar with Epic, the computer system that the hospital uses. Evansville's medical system also uses Epic. I have viewed Epic on both an iPad and a desktop computer. My greatest strength is dealing with difficult work situations and overcoming them by using problem solving. For example, I work at a clothing store right now called American Eagle. I have come across many problems because the store in Owensboro is very small compared to all the other stores across the country. When we have floor sets where we have to rearrange the store to match our new layout provided by corporate, it changes every month. A lot of times we don't have the clothing items they want us to put out, so we have to come up with a similar layout that is approved by our store manager. I'm very good at putting the puzzle pieces together and coming up with a similar layout to match the one we are originally supposed to have. I was Employee of the Month during November, and I was acknowledged for being a great problem solver. My biggest weakness would be not staying focused on one task at hand. I will complete the task and I will complete it with great effort, but I tend to lose focus and get distracted easily. I tend to socialize a lot when around my coworkers, and that hinders me from getting work done. When put under pressure, I tend to become less independent. I seem to lean on my supervisors to tell me what to do, and I will carry it out, but I first depend on them and ask them what I do. I like to be socializing with people at all times, so I prefer to be surrounded by lots of people at work. I do not mind working in an office, but I prefer to be interacting with coworkers, clients, customers, whatever the situation is. My current coworkers and or bosses would describe me as diligent. I care a lot about my work getting done correctly. There have been times where I've stayed over past clocking out times in American Eagle because I was working on a specific project that I was determined to finish and get done and help out the store. If someone is successful, the task they have completed is 100% accurate, precise, and correct. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to get something done as long as you get it done to the best of your ability and it is correct. That does not mean I ignore deadlines. It just means that sometimes I have to work really hard sometime before the deadline. One beneficial skill that I have is that I can communicate in both English and Spanish. I can communicate with both writing and speaking. I'm also CPR certified. Being an employee of Aegis Therapies in 5 years, I see all of my skills improving, and I also see myself as a more efficient OTA. The reason why I should be chosen for this job is because I'm very determined and dedicated to the task I'm given. I might get flustered, but I'm never going to give up, throw a tantrum, or anything like that. When I'm struggling at something, it just makes me want to try harder and get it done. I like to prove to myself that, hey, I can do this even if it is hard at first. I want to complete a task because I know that I'm improving myself as an employee and I'm also benefiting the company I'm working for. In the end, I hope to improve as an employee, increase my knowledge in occupational therapy, and help you all as a company. Thank you for your time.